Ah yes, alas, here I am to draw more Artfight stuff. I don't really have a commentary for this one, other than reading you the backstory. So, here it is. And some music. Yup. Let me read you their backstory. Kitty Felis is a half-curator, half-human, theoretically human. She was cast onto the streets as a new spawn and ended up being taken in by the Duchess, or rather, by her cats. Yes, Kitty had a hard time getting along in society, but she got on with felines just fine, and ultimately was accepted by the Duchess as a sort of granddaughter. Not daughter, no, far too personal, and the Duchess had no interest in child rearing, but a cute darling to introduce at saloons and have represent her when she couldn't be bothered to make deals or go to social events. Kitty Felis took on her name in honor of, or rather an obsession of, cats that kept her safe when she was little, and now she's a thriving socialite of London. Ah yes, now the art process. When I originally saw the design for this character, I decided, woman in black, spooky ominous figure, dark alleyway, nightmare fuel, question mark? Surprisingly, what I struggled with the most was this veil on her. It just didn't feel like it sat right whenever I would draw it. So then I moved on and worked on the body because I was like, that's a later problem. And then on top of that, I decided to go focus on the eyes because this veil was the least of my worries right now. Now for this one I went for a very simple animation and just did an eye blinking and focused on the colors just being nice and rich. However, I hated drawing these hands, so as you can see, I kind of copy, paste, flipped. It's easy when you only have to think about one hand. And then I moved on to the veil, and surprisingly, it got easier, which was weird because usually sometimes it just never clicks. And then once I was finished with the character, I actually shifted towards the background. Sometimes I tend to draw the background first. This was not the case. I drew the character first, and then the background. Remember that spooky, dark alleyway that I mentioned? This is where it comes in. But make it blue and even more spooky against the red. You know, she's probably a really nice lady, and here I am drawing her as a spooky creature. Now, if you would also like to give your hand at drawing this character, I recommend checking out the link in my description. Yippee, we draw this character, and yeah, 900 attacks on one character? Bet. Ah yes, the final details. However, this is the time lapse. If you liked this piece, like, comment, and subscribe. But also comment below what I should draw next.